everybody, and welcome back for another prototype unboxing. Today we have the pleasure of unboxing Rurik in its second edition. Rurik, it's a fantastic game. It's one of my top favorite games of all time, and I think this statement goes out from a lot of gamers out there. And it's a great game. It's designed by Stan Kordonski, and it's a game that really has amazing gameplay already in its first edition. Now, in the second edition, which is currently on crowdfunding, and I'm going to add the link in the description of the video below where you can follow. It's currently seeking crowdfunding. It's already successful. It's coming from Fantasia Games. And Fantasia Games, we learned to love them from projects like Unconscious Mind, Endless Winter, and many more, and have both played and presented the games in the channel because they're a company who put a lot of love into their projects. What is that it makes me really excited is that a successful game gets a second edition, which is not just a retheme or different art, has a lot of different changes, but it retains the successful and excellent DNA from the original, plus all the added love that's put into the design, additional gameplay, expansion, and so on. So for those of you who don't know, Rurik, it's an immersive Euro-style realm-building game set during the turbulent succession crisis of 1015, bringing to life the culture and political intrigue of Kievan Rush. It's designed by Stanislav Kordonski, illustrated by Jaroslav Radetsky, Vlad Rysian, and the art is directed by Yoma. The game invites players to step into the roles of rival leaders and as their sons, claimants of Vladimir the Great, struggle for legitimacy over the succession, of course. In the game, you will do all sorts of different things. You must build, you must tax, you must battle, you will accomplish great deeds, and you will win the support of the people and secure your place as the next ruler of Kievan Rush. Well, that's the plan, actually, but everybody has the same agenda like you. This new edition refines and expands the original design while staying true to the heart of what made Rurik unique. The signature auction programming system returns, creating tense and interactive planning as players openly bid for actions with their advisors. In the second edition, you'll see that the game enhances this core system with reworked combat and movement rules, updated deeds and scheme effects, personal player boards, new landmarks, and an entirely new merit system that deepens strategic progression. Several elements from the Stone and Blade expansion have also been integrated directly into the base game, and the result is a definitive edition that offers richer decisions, smoother flow, and deeper connection to the history of Kievan Rush, and it's perfect for returning fans and newcomers. So if you never heard about Rurik, now it's the time. If you already own Rurik first edition like myself and you enjoy it, now it's the time. In any case, now it's the time, because let's dive into the prototype components. Again, keep in mind that this is prototype, okay? So you have to follow the link in the description of the video below to find out more about the game. I'm going to also cover the game with more content, just to show you a bit of the love already poured into the prototype, as Fantasia Games always does. This is a game for 1 to 4 players, takes around 60 to 120 minutes, ages around 14 and up, and it's the latest standalone independent second edition with all the added tweaks that I mentioned before. So, game components for the prototype. First of all, the art on the core box. It's really nice. It's more dark, but it's also more light here in the corner. You see the light falling on the faces of the horses and the shoulders and the soldiers as they rush out, probably during a charge or something. So really nice art. I really like it. Stan Kordonski is one of my favorite designers. I think this goes for a lot of us out there. He designed beautiful games from, I don't know, the Resurgence, which is the latest design, to Nova Roma, to Lock Up, endless games with great designs, and this is not an exception. This is one of the ones that really made him really popular. So let's see what's inside the prototype. I'm going to first take on the main board and place it so that we can see the new art. Kievan Rush Legacy. And this is the main board. And wow, I don't know if you can get a glance of the details. Maybe I will need to bring some of the detail closer to the camera so that you can see. This is amazing. I really like the art. I really like the almost realistic feel that the details on the map design give. You see the different regions, okay? Very large areas, so the board is really large, so and I like the fact that it's vertical so that you can save space. On the left and right you can have your player boards, etc. Okay, you cannot fit it in the screen. Right, so I'm just showing you how it looks generally. Okay, cool. Then we'll follow with the player boards, which, as we have grown to expect, we have beautiful, fully functional recessed boards, dual layer from Fantasia Games. They have this nice leathery like, or I don't know, polished furniture like feel, okay? Recessed with sections to keep the different components and cubes and tokens, so really, really nice. I'm just going to place a couple of them here, okay? And they already are at a great production level with a linen finish matte print level. Right, so the next that we see is the Chronicle board, which is also very nice. You see different actions you can master, you can move, you can attack, you need to tax, you need to build, and you need to lead. And here's the battle section. Okay, so very, very nice. There's large spots next to each tier for the respective action rewards. And this is what, in my opinion, makes this game fantastic. Okay, this is true to the original design, and I think with the new additions, modifications, and enhancements, this is a definitive, indeed, version of the game. So I'm just placing it here for the moment, maybe to the side a bit. Okay, just to continue with the components unboxing. Right, next we have all sorts of different bits and pieces. Okay, so I'm going to start with the player components, and then I'm going to show you the miniatures, the cards, and the different tokens. So let's start with the player components. I'm going to unpack everything from each player color. These are really, really nice wooden components. They are silk printed. Anyone who has had in their possession any games from Fantasia Games, they know the level of detail. Look at that. This is amazing. Okay, really, really great quality, printed on both sides. Okay, so I'm just laying them here for the components. So these are the player pieces for the orange player. Let me show you the art on the discs. These are the command discs, as they're called. Really, really nice. Both color, I like the colors. You'll see the rest of the colors now, and the art on those tokens. So these are the command discs. Then we have the Chronicle markers, which are these. Okay. We have cubes and bits and pieces. Each player also has their strongholds, as I showed you before. They do have their market, which looks like that. Okay, so market, strongholds, and of course you have the palace. Really, really nice custom pieces of great quality. Okay, these are the scoring markers, one for each player and their color. And last but not least, we have also these pieces here, which are the Oath of Plenty and the Oath of Authority tokens. Really, really good quality. Right, so I'm just gathering all the pieces to one side, okay, just to show you all the components. Again, what you're seeing here are the main, the core box, okay. There are more things, really nice things. You have to check the campaign. These are the influence tiles, again in the player color, okay. And let's put everything up. Then same goes for the red, or I should say maroon. Most probably, to be accurate, better accurate, I would say maroon color. Okay, really like their crest, very nice. Similarly, you can see it here, and then you have all the respective pieces in the same way, okay, with the custom shape tokens. Next color is the blue, the purple. So also, knowing Fantasia games, they go with colors which are friendly for color blind, which are very, very nice. And these are not the traditional blue, red, green colors, and I love it, to be honest. Okay, again, here's a logo on the crest, on the command markers. Really nice. Okay, next we have the fourth color, sorry, which is the blue. So here are the command discs, really nice. Also, very nice grade for the color, for the blue. Really like the tokens. Even the cubes, you see, they are blue, matching. And I believe these are from the red player. Yeah, they're mixed. This is from the red player, and these are from the blue player. Right. So, custom wooden components again. Great detail, nice art, nice tokens. Everything looks great so far. Moving to the miniatures, which I'm going to show you now. Let me take the lid off, and we'll see these nice miniatures. Okay, I'll be back shortly with those. Give me a sec, because we also have additional components. So let me start with the coins. And you'll find upgrades for everything in the campaign page. Okay, then we have resources, the goods. We have fur, stone, fish, honey, and wood. And one of the things I love in the resources of this game, first of all, these are really nice custom tokens. Okay, great quality. But one of the things I really like about these resources is that honey is one of the included resources. I don't know why, I love it. And look at how it looks. It looks like a spoon on a bowl or in a vase with honey. The fish. We've seen the fur, we have the wood. Even the wood token. They could have gone with something very common, readily available, but they went with really nice custom tokens. So good quality. Next thing we have is the battle line. This is the battle line token. Okay, let's place it there. We have all sorts of different cards. And let me just show you now the, first of all, the miniatures of the game. So let's start with that. Right. So let's start with the main soldiers. I'll show you each of the colors because they have both different color, but also different stands. Okay, so this is for the orange player. Really, really nice. Great quality. Look at the nice detail. Love it. Then different for the purple player. Instead of a sword, they have an axe, and they're keeping it above their head. Great quality. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 4, 12 from each of the colors. This is for the red player. This is also a nice stance. You see, opening the shield, ready to swing the sword. Very, very nice detail. And last but not least, the blue player. Very, very nice. Good. So these are the soldiers. Then we have leaders. So let me show you the leaders in the prototype. So these are larger minis than the normal the soldiers I've shown you before. This is Boris. Okay, and they have special abilities, obviously. I mean, look at the level of detail. Really, really like it. Okay, so this is Boris. This is Stislav, the spear. Look at the detail on the cape, the armor, the fur on the helmet. Very, very nice. Also the base has some detail. Very, very nice. Okay, so next one is Maria with her bow. Love the pose. Look at the momentum. Very, very nice. Mini. And the fourth one is Yaroslav. Also very nice, also very detailed. Great, great miniature. And really, really like all of the four leaders. So you've seen 4 leaders, but if you go and visit the crowdfunding campaign on Gamefound, you'll see many more. Okay, so there are things being unlocked, so more things there. Another thing I want to show you are the 15 Rebel minis, which are these minis here. Okay, which they also look really, really nice. Lovely miniatures. Okay. I also should mention that there is a lot of love put into the minis, because all of these buildings have a miniature building pack, which replaces all these wooden pieces with really nice miniatures. You know, the markets, the palaces, strongholds, etc. So this is part also of the add-ons. This is not shown here. I'm just showing you the basic stuff from the core box. Okay, from the prototype. And last thing I want to show you are some pieces from the myth and fable, from the miniatures. Okay, so these are some of the miniatures included, like Baba Yaga. I mean, look at that, amazing, really, really nice miniature. I also love the color, by the way. So let's place them there. This is Solovey. It looks like a rogue fighter. Look at the wind taking the cape to the left, the sword, the raven. Amazing. And the last one I have here is the Zmei Gornik, which is this one. Oh, sorry, no, this is a Rurik miniature, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, yeah. I was confused with the dragons, most probably. Yep. But also look at the detail here. Very nice on the pedestal. Cool. So these are the miniatures including the prototype, but there are many more things. Okay, and you see the myths and fable components. We'll see the cards. We'll see some more additional bits and pieces. I really think that knowing the love that Fantasia game is putting in their designs, if you never heard about Rurik, I don't know why, because you should, okay? Linen finish cardstock, by the way. If you never heard about Rurik, you should definitely check it out, and now is the time to do so. So, round summary cards, one for each player, and here the cards of the leaders. So we have Yaroslav, lovely art, by the way. Okay, we have Mstislav. We have Maria. We've seen the miniatures, right? And Boris. Love them really. So let's place some of the cards here. Right. We have the play raids, and we have also more cards. Let's see some deeds, for example. This is the anatomy of the deed card. Baptism of Rouge. Look at the art on the back. I love it. Really love it. Let me see the rest of the cards. Agenda cards. Even the back of the card is amazing. Conquering, protective, capable, committed, esteemed, wealthy. Let me show you some more agenda cards and some strategy cards. Okay, so more agenda cards. And these are strategy deck. This is a strategy deck. Hard Blades, Dominant, Accomplished, Forced March, and so on. Okay, so lots of cards. Great quality cardstock, even in the prototype, linen finish, very nice art. I can't highlight enough how much I like the art on this. Okay. Let me show you the rest of the cards. And we have the starting deed, deed cards, and the quest deed cards. Sorry, the contract deed cards. Okay, so these were these here are some more of the cards. So let's see. Got some stuff mixed in my prototype, but I'll sort it out just to show you more of the contents. Okay, look at the variety in those. You gotta love it, right? Okay, so and the starting deed cards for players. Cool. Next thing I want to show you are the inheritance cards. By the way, the leaders will be 8, so just in 4 of them. There is a larger variety, obviously. Okay, these are the inheritance cards. And I'll have to show you some of the stuff from the Myths and Fable expansion. Okay, so bear with me. So let me show you again. These are just parts of the Myths and Fable expansion. Again, I'm just showing you some of the stuff. You'll see already in the crowdfunding campaign that there are many more. Okay, so we have the 2 master boards, which are linen finished boards. And we see at the bottom the Fable tokens, 15 of them, which will be wood in the deluxe edition. With all, the same goes for additional components. This is just the base that you're seeing at the moment, right? And on the right, you see the 20 Solovei tokens, which again are linen finished. So these are the Solovei tokens. And these are the Fable tokens. And here the two boards. Let's take them out. The 2 master boards. And the miniatures you've seen already, these are just part of what's included in the Myth and Fables expansion. You have to visit the crowdfunding campaign page and see everything included, okay? Yeah, and this is just for the prototype. Here we have a Solovey, finished board, and Baba Yaga, okay, with their effects and player boards in the back. Right, but I have to say, really love what I've seen already in the prototype. Let's also see the Fable cards. Okay, there are many more miniatures, not just those. Okay, they're just 3 in the prototype. These are the Fable cards. They look really nice. The art, the grey wolf, the magic tablecloth, wild bear, Crossroads Inn, Gamefound, Baba Yaga's hat. Wow, how cool is that? Right, so this goes with this 27 actually unlocked at the moment Fable cards, so many more added. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you are the remaining cards included there. Okay, and this summarizes all the components of the prototype that I have with me. Okay, so what you're seeing here is all part of the core. Great production, great aesthetics, great additions, really appealing visually, great attention to detail. Okay, and this is just what you see in the prototype. Just go and check the crowdfunding campaign page on Gamefound. Again, I'm adding a link in the description of the video below where you can find why now is the time to back Rurik in this amazing second edition. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Many thanks for watching.